Hello, fast trackers, and welcome to lesson number 16. Good to see you there. For the next 30 minutes, we're going to be learning two very famous songs. One we're going to be learning from music, and the other one we're going to learn just from letters for those people that struggle with reading music. As well as that, we're going to do a lot of other things, so stick with us for the next 30 minutes. Okay, now if you would like to get the music so you can practice at home, just send me a donation and I'll look after you, okay? Here we go. We've got the sandpit here. It's a beautiful day in Sydney today. A little bit warm though. The sandpit. What's the sandpit? Well, the piano. It's there for you to just have fun. What about this one? Black notes only, like this. This is the Boomtown Rats, folks. I don't like Mondays. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, backwards and forwards like that. Put your foot on the pedal and just have some fun. The Boomtown Rats, I don't like Monday. Number one hit back in the, late 70s, maybe early 80s. Okay, so that's our sandpit for the day. Now we'll move straight into the next part of the lesson, which is Boogie Woogie. How are you today? Anyway, so please say hello if you get a chance. Hello, Everday. G'day Ashley, how are you? Good to see you. There's so much to do here before I hit the go button. Oh, there's so many things that can go wrong, but you don't want to know about that. I'll eventually be able to get it right. So let's get going. Now, Boogie Woogie, left hand. Thanks for watching. Now you should have a piano in front of you, so you can do it along with me. There's no point just sitting there looking. And if you learned something today, please donate. There's no such thing as a free lunch. We're all trying to get ahead in the world, so that would help me out a lot if you would send a donation. Thank you. Now, we're going to play in the right hand, B flat and C together. And we did this last week. But this time we're going to do two. And the second one is going to come in between these two guys here. That's a bit tricky. Did you get that? Here it is again. Together, then in between these two. If I do it slower, how about that? In between these two guys, you go. Let's see if we can do it. Sorry, together. Got it? Then you're doing the same thing up here. Then you go back. Then here. And back. Okay, did you get that? Let's try it again. was just thinking about you, Pat. Good morning. Of course, if you're writing things, it means you're not playing the piano, doesn't it? Anyway, lovely to see you there, Pat. Okay, we'll move on. So that's the Boogie Woogie. And if you want to play Boogie Woogie, really get into it, go to the website and check out the Boogie Woogie packages. There's lots of them there. You can sit there for hours. I've spent a lot of time putting it all together. There's a lot of work involved in all this. So check it out and you can get right into Boogie Woogie, yeah? Okay, moving on. Our song for the day. And our song for the day is Sway. I'll just get it ready. Now, there it is. It should be there for you to see. It's pretty small. I hope you're looking at this on a either a laptop or a desktop. Make sure you've got the full screen so the music can look good. And you can always ask me to send you the music so you can print it out, okay? Right, now this piece, Sway, is in the key of F major, which means it uses these notes here. G'day, Colleen. But there's one black note you've got to look out for. B flat. B flat. So the F major scale goes. So you don't play B. You've got to have B flats. And we're going to have B flats in this. Let's play it through. I'll just play through the first half for you. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway, like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more, like a flower written in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with me. When we dance we have a way. Whoops, way with me. Might have to play it down here. Way with me, sway with me. Okay, so there's Sway. The first half. We'll do the second half next week. When marimba, but let's just look at it. Starts off pretty easy. All you can do is go from an A to an F. Probably best to use 3 and 1. When marimba rhythms. The word rhythm. Probably one of the worst spelt words in the English language. Rhythm. It's got an H. When marimba rhythms. Now B flat. Start to play. Same again, different words. Dance with me, make me sway. Right, there it is. Let's do that again. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Now in the left hand, you can play just those letters. It says A, then D minor. Just play a D. So you can see those letters written above the music there. I'll show you. There, A, D minor, A. They're the chords. Now you don't have to play them. You could just play the right hand, but you'll be missing something, won't you? Or you can just play the letter A, then D. Another D. It's not written there, but just play another one anyway. Then A, another A, D. Well, this is pretty easy, isn't it? You only got A's and D's. Now, if you wanted to, you could play the whole chord, and the whole chord is A, C sharp, E. There. Now if the right hand is in the road, you might have to play it down here. It's borderline grumpy, but it's okay. D minor, D, F, A. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shores. Or up here. Da, da, da. Yeah, your right hand's going to have to play this note, so your left hand's going to have to come down. Sway me more. Let's try both hands and see how we go. In fact, I'm only going to play one note. Make it easy, because this is supposed to be a beginner class, yes? Oh, by the way, the clocks changed in America, didn't they? But not over here. So I'm sticking to my time, otherwise it's going to get too confusing. And it's that funny time of the year where the daylight saving mucks around in different countries. When marimba rhythms start to play, maybe down here, dance with me, sway with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. It's a good word, isn't it, sway? You could have a lot of words that rhyme, but they don't use many. It's just sway all the time. Is that right? Okay, now let's try playing it with the chords. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. So you have to get out of the road there. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me, sway, stay with me, sway with me. So you got to get out of the road there. Well, that's it. I think we've done enough of that. Yes? You got it? So you can just watch the video as much as you like. Okay. We'll move on to the next part of the lesson, eh? Now, if you go to the website, you will find hundreds, over 100 songs for you to learn. They've all got a video, and they've all got the music guide there for you. Check them out. They're all there. Rightio, we've got to learn how... You don't have to learn to read music. Paul McCartney doesn't read music, apparently. He makes music, he doesn't read it. But for most of us who fall in love with playing music, some players just sit there and do it and just work things out by ear. But most of us need help. And that's why we have music written down, because we can't remember it. We can't remember everything. You have to write it down somehow. And you can't use letters so much. They've worked out this system where everything's written out just like that, like golf sticks. You've got to learn to read these golf sticks if you want the whole world at your feet, at your fingertips, I should say. Okay. There you go, that's right hand, and that's face. F-A-C-E. F-A-C-E. That's, see if you can beat me. That's an E. That's left hand, and that's way down the bottom. That's another E. Face, F-A-C-E, F-A-C. That's a C. And in the left hand, we've got middle C. Most famous note on the piano. And there's the right hand middle C. Left hand. Great big dogs from Africa. And this is the second line, so it's great big. That's a B. Right hand. Face, F-A-C-E. And that's F. Great big dogs. Great big dogs from. That's an F. Bit of a little pretty woman there. Dun, dun. Okay. All cows eat grass. All cows eat. That's an E. You like Lady Jane? Isn't that wonderful? It's not a very famous song, but it's a beauty, isn't it? I used to sing it in a band in the 70s when I was a kid. We discovered it. And A, that's right up here. All cows eat grass. Did you see Mick Jagger on the Academy Awards? Yeah? Doesn't he look great? Unbelievable, really. What are these fellas eating? They make out that they're sort of, hey, everywhere. But they must be looking after themselves. What did we get? A. That's an A. Great big dogs. No. Every good boy. Every good boy. Concentrate on the job at hand, Mr. Tude. I'm getting out of whack here. Better look out. That one is low F. Every good boy deserves fruit. Are you beating me to it? I hope so. Great big dogs from Africa. A. F-A. I hope you're playing. You're not just sitting there watching. It'd be damn boring if you're doing that. Got to be involved, folks. Got to be involved. Great big dogs. What am I doing? I don't know. That's a D. I think I'm getting a bit mixed up. You'll have to keep an eye on me, folks. Great big. That's a G. And that's every good boy deserves. D. Man, how many notes are there? And that's a B. Just below middle C. And that is a G. One more. All cows. All cows. Now, I hope I didn't muck that up too much for you. You've got to learn your notes if you want the world's music at your fingertips. Right. Now, if you want to get it over and done with and really learn your notes, go to the website and check out that package. Get it over and done with. I go through all the different spaces and line notes nice and slowly so you really get it. Okay? Now, scales. Music is made up of scales. Just like words are made up of letters. Yeah? So we've got to, we're doing a G major scale again today. And G major scale's got an F sharp in it. And we're going, what's lesson 16 today? So we're right hand up and back. So here we go. Up. Thumb under. F sharp. Straight back down. F sharp. Now we've run out of fingers, so we put 3 on here. Let's do that again. We'll do the top note again. Come down. Now the left hand is way down here. Now third finger over. Now we're going to go down. Now we put our thumb under, so we've got enough fingers to finish up. See? Let's do that again. And back down. Now, scales are excellent for getting your fingers going. And I've got a bunch of scales there, and I've also got a bunch of finger exercises. The finger exercises are excellent. Once again, I've spent a lot of time putting these packages together, so they're really worth having a look if you're having trouble. Okay, check it out. All on the website. Okay, now chords. Here's a chord. Of course we don't like that one. We like this one. That's a G chord. Why? Because that's a G. And if we're in key of G major, we've got 6 very common chords. First one is G. I'll pull them out here. G chord. There it is. Next chord is A minor. Next chord is B minor. Now this has got a black note. You could play it down here. It's a bit dark, but it's okay. C. D. And E minor. They're the 6 common chords in the key of G. Now if you were Elton John or Billy Joel, you wouldn't play them like that. You'd play a big fat chord and you'd sing over the top of it, just like a busker down at your local shopping mall. You know, when they're playing the guitar, they're just playing chords and they're singing the tune. Now you want to play the tune and play the chords and not sing, right? But if in case you do want to sing, you'd play a big fat G like this. Like this. A minor. B minor, etc. If you want to learn a bit more about that, the big fat chords, I've got a lot of big fat chord packages on the website. Go and check them out. I've got little videos there so you can have a look. Doesn't cost anything just to look. And then if you like the look of them, then you can purchase them, okay? And you got them forever. Well, if you don't lose it, that is. I get people who say, oh, Daryl, I've lost it. You know, I don't know where it is. I've changed computers. I'll do my best while I'm still here. Okay, moving on. And Pat, if you're still there, you should like this. I've got another Rolling Stones song. How about that? Now this was made famous by Marianne Faithfull, who I believe died fairly recently. God bless her. Anyway, it's a lovely song. As tears go by, I'll just play the first half for you. We'll do the second half next week. So in the boxes is the left hand, and the yellow bits are the right hand. It starts off with the box first. So we go. It is the evening of the... Now down. Stay. Then I've got this little bit up high. I sit and watch the children play. And the next half we'll do next week. So let's just get on with that. Let's give it a go. We'll play the yellow bit, the right hand. It's got the words written above the letters. Now I see we've got a few people watching. That's wonderful. If you haven't seen my work before, go to the classroom page and check it out. I'd really like to keep this thing going into my dotage. I've got a lot to give. I've been teaching since 1979, but I don't want to give it away for nothing. I think we all feel a bit like that, don't we? We can't go into a restaurant and expect not to pay. So if you like my work, please consider donating, because those donations encourage me to keep going. Otherwise, I'll do something else. Thank you. Here we go. Let's play the right hand, yellow bit. It is the evening of the day. Then you got a high bit. That's just my little bit I've put in there. And guess what? The next bit's the same. Here I sit and watch the children play. Yeah? Let's try all that again. Just the yellow bit. It is the evening. Now you got to jump down there. It might be better if we use different fingers. Let's see. What if we start on our third finger so we can get down to that E? Let's try that. It is the evening of the day. That might be better because you don't have to move your hand around. Now we do that high bit. So start on your third finger. I sit and watch the children play. Okay, now let's have a look at the left hand. The left hand starts with a G chord, G, B, D. Then the next one is A, C sharp, E. That's an A chord. They've got a black note in there. C sharp, that's not in G major. So Mick and the boys have broken the rules. But there's only one rule in music, and that is, if it sounds good, that's it. Sounds good, doesn't it? G chord. Next one's an A chord, C sharp in the middle. And of course, some people might say, well, I like the sound of this, and other people would say, I don't particularly like the sound of that. That's the beauty of it all. Beauty of not everybody likes the Beatles. G. We'll come down, see the arrow underneath, and then we'll come back up again. Now we'll try it together. Here we go. We'll try a third finger. It is the evening. Now we've got to get out of the road there. See that? You got to get out of the road. The left hand has to get out of the road. The right hand always wins. Let's try it again. It is the evening of the day. I sit and watch the children play. All right. Well, I think we're done. I'll do it one more time. It is the evening of the day. I sit and watch the children play. Okay, there we go, folks. We've done lesson number 16. And I'd just like to say that for the people that have never seen these lessons before, in order to get the link, you have to go to the classroom page of my website. You've got to go to the classroom page of fasttrackpiano.com and send me your email. Otherwise, it's hit and miss. You'll miss next week's lesson. I need to get your email, okay? Now, for those who have got something out of the lesson, to encourage me to keep going, please donate. I shouldn't have to beg like that, should I? No. Thank you for the people that have donated. And if you have been watching and you've been learning something, please consider donating so I can keep going, okay? You can do that by going to the website and using the donate button. I look forward to you. If you donate now, that would be really wonderful, so you remember. Okay, I'll see you next week. Have a lovely week. Bye-bye.